All right, so the sound's on. Can everybody hear me? Hey, Joel, how's it going, buddy? Just getting my wheel ready. So I thought I'd come on here a little bit early. Let's see, what time is it now? Well, I guess we are ready to start, huh? Oh, that's awesome, man. Good to hear it, Joe. Saturday's going pretty good. I did join the Discord. I think it has some air pockets in it. That's awesome, Joel. Thank you. I got some air pockets in this piece. I'm trying to get them out. I should have wedged that clay. Unfortunately, I already opened this thing up, so I don't think I'm going to get the air out of it. Yeah, maybe I did. There's some in there. There's an air pocket in there. Right there. Alright, I'm not going to mess with that one. We'll just cut that one off and get another piece. I'll wedge it later. No sense messing with that one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Well, I'm glad, Joe. I'm glad that going through some of that helped you. I thought by the end of it, you were doing really, really well. So, yeah, we got to do that again. No doubt. Yes, it is. That's definitely the key. I'm bad at names too. No, first name's Terry. Matter of fact, some of them call me Terry Potter, which is pretty funny. Hi, Sharky. Yeah, just remember Terry Potter. It's easy to remember. How's the sound? Is that music too loud in the background, or can you hear it? Yeah, put the hashtag in it. Okay, let me turn it down. I was afraid it might be a little loud. I think when I'm not talking, the music gets real loud or something. That's probably what's happening. Let me turn it back a little bit. And the microphone on this webcam is apparently really good. So that should be better. I can still hear it, but you shouldn't be able to hear that. All right, cool. It's a little bit more play than what we were doing the other night, Joe. This is roughly 2 pounds. Hopefully your wheel isn't too loud. Should be actually quieter than my other one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd recommend a sponge. I mean, at least try it, right? I mean, and it's a pretty thin sponge. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's fairly thin. I think it's Mud Tools or something like that. A Mud Tools sponge. And I think it's a generic one, but it's the same type of material. Um, it's like a really fine material sponge. It's like the openings aren't real big. But I'd give it a shot. I mean, it might actually help because you can load that up with water and then pull up on it. And it's nice to be able to have water on your sponge and just put your hands across your piece like this and just run water down both the inside and the outside. Yeah, you don't have to go fast with the wheel. Always make sure you get the water out of the inside of your pot. Well, the faster you go with the wheel, Joel, the faster the water will go away from your pot. But you'll see, I mean, if I put water on this, if I do it fast, you can see the water just wick away from the pot. So if you slow it down, though, you won't have that issue. You know, you can just go like this, and the water will just kind of lay there. It's not going away as fast. And always trim the bottom of your pots like that. Makes it easier to trim them later. And then take my metal tool and I clean the slip off the outside of the piece. There's the slip. And that's just a little vase. Guess it costs more if you say it's a vase, right? Joel says, yeah, I think I need to focus more on Feathering the motor. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Just feather it, keep it slow. There's no need to go fast with the wheel. I mean, unless you're making a piece rate with it, right? I mean, then you want to go as fast as you can, and you're probably making the same piece over and over again. And really, if you're making the same piece over and over again, you're going to get faster and faster anyhow. So it's just going to be a natural progression. Sharky, have you ever messed up so bad that you just you just smash it? Yep, that's happened already. Yeah, sometimes you get a spot in the clay where it's not working for you, and it's just better just to smash it, re-wedge it, use it again later. Which I actually did that earlier on this live. Joel, you probably haven't seen me do that yet, right? Pull a piece off the wheel like that. That takes some practice too. Let's see, we'll make a bowl. Just when you go to do that, Joel, when you try to pick your piece off of the wheel like that, after you cut it, make sure your hands are dry. When you grab onto your piece, it'll actually stick to the piece a little bit easier, and now you pull it off the wheel head easy. And then just do it real gently. Matter of fact, when I'm centering, sometimes I'll actually go a little bit faster. I'll speed the wheel up. If you're going to use speed, that's probably when you'll use it. But after you have it centered, there's no need for it. I mean, the wheel will go that fast. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't go near that fast at all. Look at this. Off of clay. I feel like it was harder than the rest of it. It's giving me problems. Sharky says, does it automatically speed up? No, I have to use the foot pedal to do that. So I'm controlling the speed through my foot pedal. Oh, I missed your thing, Joel. Joel says you're not the first to say that about centering. That's good. That's good. All right, so since I'm going to make this a bowl, I'm going to keep the bottom a little bit thicker. So I'm doing inside the bowl right there is I'm taking this curved surface and basically going on the inside of my bowl and creating a nice slope right at the bottom of my bowl on the inside. So it's a nice transition on the inside. But I do intend for my things to be used, so I want to make sure that they can be very easily cleaned up and comfortable to use. And got to think about the end user and how it's going to be used. All right. Still, I only have one person on here tonight, which I think that's you, Joel, if I'm not mistaken. Look at Sharky dove in here for a little while. Yeah, Joel, I have a wooden tool somewhere here. Somewhere here. Ah. So I have this piece, Joel, which I don't know if you have one similar to that. Now I created a little, basically sanded that little radius in there, and I basically used that for on the bottom around a piece. It gives me a little U shape in there, or a little bulge out, I should say. So that's a piece I've been using. Cool. Which actually I could probably do that on this one. I think that would look pretty cool. I probably should have used this actually before I created it out so far, but I think I can still get the effect. Yep. So this one I'm not going to lift off by my hands. It's way too thin right now. And I know as soon as I do, I'm going to collapse it. I really feel certain I'm going to collapse it. I put a little swirl on the bottom of it. People like to see the swirl. Well, it's Saturday night. They're probably out partying, Joe. Which a young guy like you, I'm surprised you're not. All right, so maybe you can see that. And that's what that piece does. It just basically puts that little roll on the outside right in there. But it's not a bad shaped bowl either. It's a pretty nice shape. On the inside, get that little swirl. I don't know. I probably could take it off by hand, but why do it if I don't have to, right? So the handles, I pull the handles. I think what I'd like to do is get, I don't know, either a pug or an extruder, and maybe extrude my handles. It'll make it faster for me. But I do like the look of the pulled handles. Matter of fact, let me do one for you. Let's see here. So I haven't showed you how to do my handles yet. Yeah, the angle part. So I think I'll keep those. That clay is getting pretty hard. So basically, what I'll do is when I'm going to pull them, this clay is like wet right now. So basically, put my hand in there like that and hold on to the piece like that. And then you'll basically pull the piece down, slowly gathering clay down. Keep your hands wet or your hand wet. It's kind of like milking a cow, if you've ever done that. This clay is really, really wet. But anyhow, you end up going back and forth like that, pulling the handle. And what I'll do with my thumb, and this is going to be hard to show right now, but I take it down like that, and then go to the other side and do the same thing, and kind of go back and forth. Which I should have a better camera angle on this. Then you take off that little bit that you've got there. Then you can squeeze off what you have here. Let me get this closer to the camera. So anyhow, Joel, that's what it will look like. So I basically just took my thumb and went in here like this on both sides to create that raised spot in the middle. Here's another view. So take my thumb down like this and thumb down that side to create that. And you just allow it rest down like that. Create a nice handle. I'm a little thick up here. I probably wouldn't have all that thickness up top here, but yeah, anyhow, that's basically how I do it. It takes some practice to be able to pull handles and get them the shape that you want. Not everybody pulls their handles. I mean, let's see. Simon Leach does. He pulls his handles. Who else does? I think Vaughn does it too. At least sometimes he does. I don't know. I don't know if you ever checked out Matthew Kelly Pottery. He's another good potter. So there was another one I was thinking of too that y'all ought to check out. What is his name though? And I haven't seen many videos anymore about him, but He used to be on like all the time. Who was his name though? I don't know. I'll think of it. But Matthew Kelly's a good one to watch. And Simon Leach, if you haven't seen him yet. Oh yeah, well you can do that, Joel. You can definitely trim the handle if you'd like. I mean, like I said, you're going to find ways of doing things yourself that are just easier for you. You know. Because eventually, once you get going, you're just going to start making pieces, and you're going to start to fall into kind of your thing. You know, you're going to decide, oh, this is my style. This is what I like to do, and so it definitely more potters you check out, the better, no doubt. Yeah, Matthew Kelly, he was a excuse me, he was a production potter. I mean, he was in pottery from a young age. So he went to work for another potter at a young age and was doing production pottery and stuff like that. So he's very good at it. He doesn't do production now. He just, he works for himself, has his own little studio, and he actually built a very nice kiln, wood-fired kiln outside, which is really cool to watch him fire that. But he has a gas kiln and electric kiln, but he uses mainly his gas kiln and his wood-fired kiln. I think the gas kiln he gets brighter colors out of, and then the wood-fired kiln, there's not as a vibrant of a color, but they still look awesome though. I mean, if you ever see it. It it would be cool to do. I mean, he videoed him building the kiln, so you could probably check out some of his probably in a playlist somewhere. He probably has that to where you can watch him build that kiln because he built it himself. So it's really cool to watch. Maybe I should do my lives on Sunday evenings or something. So I'm probably going to knock off here right about 8 o'clock or so. I only plan on being, 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe. I only plan on being here about an hour. Unless there were a lot of people and I'd stay on longer, but okay. Well, let's face it, not many people from Discord know me yet. So, matter of fact, probably not many at all. So, you'll give them time to find me. But maybe that's what I'll do, Joel, is I'll start doing a broadcast maybe a couple times a week or something like that. Oh, okay. So if you go vertical, it actually helps a lot more. I guess it's because most people are watching on their phones. So maybe this format doesn't work for the phones so well, I guess. I mean, I think some people would like turn their phones horizontally, to get a better view to watch. Maybe that's not the case. Okay. So do more shorts. All right. Well, I'll definitely have to do that. I guess I could take longer videos and just do shorts of those. Like even my live streams, I guess I could cut them up and make shorts out of them. Oh, okay, live. All right. And I haven't done any TikTok stuff, so maybe I should be. All right. So this is what people will sit right there at their sink. I'll end up putting a hole in one side here, and I'll end up draining this out. I'll kind of do one of these things where it drains out into your sink like that. So it drains out into your sink. I'll end up putting a hole right in here. So that way you put your silverware in there and it drains out back into your sink. But some people like these things. So one of the other things I make. Thank you. All right, Joel. Well, I appreciate your advice. I'm not a tech guy, obviously. I kind of grew up into it. So, um, so I need to learn a little bit more about how to make shorts, make things look more interesting to watch, and that kind of thing. You know, so you need to be more creative, I guess, in that department. So I appreciate the advice for sure. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a night since it's just basically you and I, and we'll try it maybe another night. Okay, that'll work, Joel. I appreciate that. It is easier to talk over a phone call anyhow, so maybe we can do that again. All right, brother. You too. Peace out. We'll see you next time.